Hello, my dear friends. So, welcome you all to Agrick Academy, and this is the most expected question series that we are doing for IFFCO AGT Mains, CCI, Junior Commercial Executive, as well as AFO Mains. Okay, we are a new channel, so if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and support our channel. You can make a small amount of donation also if you want to support our channel and to buy the equipments that are needed so that we can reach up to you with the best possible quality content, right? And we have done about 4 sessions already, so you can go and watch them. We also did one series for IFFCO AGT preliminary exam that started just 6 days before the exam, and this is we are going for mains, focusing on mains, and we are bringing quality level questions for you. Okay, so let's start today's session. First question is, the anti-quality factor in sorghum that affects livestock feeding is cyanogenic glycoside, tannin, oxalate, prussic acid, both A and D. So it means it is asking that which compound is in sorghum it is present that makes it toxic for livestock feeding, that makes it unsuitable for livestock feeding. Which compound is present? The right answer is option number E, both A and D, because in sorghum HCl is present. Okay, hydrogen cyanide is present in small amounts that makes it toxic for livestock feeding, and this hydrogen cyanide is also called as prussic acid. Right, so this one is correct. And prussic acid is a type of cyanogenic glycoside. Okay, so option number E is the right answer. It is a type of cyanogenic glycoside only, that's why it is poisonous for livestock and it cannot be fed. Okay, so next is, which of the following fruit is climacteric? Now climacteric fruits are those fruits which keep on ripening even after harvest. Ripening after harvest, even if they are harvested from the plants, they keep on ripening. Example is banana. Rest this pineapple, citrus, lychee, grape, these do not ripen after harvesting, they stay the same. But banana, it keeps on ripening. Okay. Option number C. Which method is commonly used for mango propagation in commercial nurseries? That is, it is asking the commercial propagation method for mango. So in mango, inarcing is also done to some extent and veneer grafting is also done. But when we ask in terms of commercial uses, then option number E is the right answer. Veneer grafting is mainly used, right? Now next question is, in Atma model, the decentralized and decision making is made at state level, district level, block level, village level, or farm group level. The right option is district level. So Atma was basically set up for the decentralized decision making at the district level. What does Atma stand for? It stands for Agricultural Technology Management Agency, right? It was started around 2005. Okay, and what was it started under? So basically it was started under NATP, that is this National Agricultural Technology Project. Okay, NATP, and under this NATP, the Innovation Technology Dissemination component was to be taken place with the help of this Atma. Okay, so yeah, it was start due to that only. And its goal was to decentralize the decision making to district level through creation of the Atma, and second goal was to increase farmers input into program planning and resource allocation, especially at block level. And the third goal was to increase the program coordination and integration, right? So these were the functions under NATP. And the Atma at district level, it was responsible for technology dissemination at the district level, and it would have linkage with all the line departments, research organization, the NGOs, then the agencies that are associated with agricultural development, right? As well as the KVKs do. So another important thing is that the district-wise research and entrepreneurship activities would be determined by Atma Governing Board, right? And implemented by its managing committee. Okay, it will be planned by the governing board and implemented by the management committee. So I think that's all for Atma. I think it's more than enough that you should know. PKVY scheme is related to. PKVY stands for Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana. Paramparagat. Okay. It was related to rainfed area development, organic farming promotion, enam expansion, cold chain establishment, and soil health testing. The right answer is organic farming promotion. So it was basically launched in 2015, PKVY, okay, and it was an extended component of the soil health management. And under soil health management too, it was National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, NMSA, okay, National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture की ही एक component थी PKVY. It supported aim first at the organic farming, then second reduction on fertilizer dependence, right? And then improvement of soil health and production of higher production of organic food linked to marketing channels. Okay, so these were the some of the facts about Pradhan Mantri Krishi Vikas, Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana. And this under Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana, the funding pattern was, it is centrally sponsored, so it was 60-40. And for northeastern and regions, it's 90-10 and 100% for UTs. Okay, so this is the, you know very well. And yeah, that were the objectives, and these were the main things. And under this PKVY, it was to organize minimum one cluster demonstration per village about this organic farming. Then another objective was to disseminate the technology, right? And another was to produce this chemical free and pesticide free agricultural products, as well as promote the organic farming. Chemical free agri products, right? So these were some of the objectives. And the implementation of the program, it was basically it was under DACFW, Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, right? And at the state level, the state departments were responsible for its implementation, and at district level, regional councils were established, okay, and for the uh, implementation of PKVY. So option number B is the right answer. Next question is, yellow rust in wheat is caused by Puccinia recondita, Puccinia graminis, Puccinia striformis, Ericyphic graminis, and Alternaria triticum. So the yellow rust is also called as stripe rust. Stripe rust. Now can you guess it? Yes, it's Puccinia striformis. The Puccinia yellow rust or stripe rust is caused by Puccinia striformis in wheat. If we talk about Puccinia recondita, it causes brown rust, or also called as leaf rust. Leaf rust, okay. If we talk about Puccinia graminis, it causes stem rust. Okay, so you know that this rust fungi is Puccinia is called as rust fungi, right? So it causes stem rust. Puccinia graminis causes stem rust. Recondita causes brown rust. So recondita, it starts from R, and brown, the second letter is R. You can remember it like that. Okay. Striformis, it contains stri, and stripe also contains stri. So you can remember it like that. And Puccinia graminis, so graminis, you can remember that it's like grains. You can relate it with grains, and it's you can relate it with the stem. Okay, so this is how you can remember. If we talk about Ericyphic graminis, it causes powdery mildew. Powdery mildew in cereals, especially wheat, right? So a grayish white powdery growth will appear on the leaf sheath, stem, or the floral parts. This is Ericyphic graminis. Alternaria triticina, it causes leaf blight. leaf blight on wheat. Okay, so it causes leaf blight. Alternaria causes leaf blight. So you can remember it like Alternaria AL and leaf blight is LB. So AL square B, you can remember it like that. Okay. Then yeah, so option number C is the right answer. You just remember these important that I have the mnemonics that I have told you. It will be helpful. The economic threshold level for bollworm in cotton. Okay. So bollworm, here we are talking about the American bollworm, that is Helicoverpa armigera. What is the economic threshold level for that? Options are 2 larvae per plant, 5 larvae per plant, 10 larvae, 20 larvae, or none of the above. So actually it is none of the above. The ETL is 1 larvae per plant. 1 larvae per plant is the ETL, 1 larva per plant, or 10% of this 10% of infested fruiting parts, or 1 egg per plant. Okay, these are the ETL. If it goes beyond that, then it might reach up to the EIL. Okay, that is economic injury level. So option number is the right answer. It is 1 larvae per plant is the right answer. Okay, all these I'm sourcing through TNAU Agritech portal. Okay, you can go and check it there also. You can read about it. The grow out test is mainly conducted for checking which of the following: seed vigor, genetic purity, germination, moisture content, or pathogen load. It is for genetic purity. Okay, grow out test start with G. Genetic purity starts with G. You can remember it like that. Okay, GOT, got the genetic purity. You can remember it like that. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Another important test is tetrazolium test. Okay, tetrazolium test is done for to assess the seed viability, right? Viability and vigor also. So tetrazolium test is done to find out the seed vigor or viability. So option number B is the right answer. Next question is, which of one fertilizer is hygroscopic and cannot be stored in humid conditions? Urea, ammonium sulfate, muriate of potash, single superphosphate, or ammonium nitrate? Okay, so the right answer here is ammonium nitrate. It's very hygroscopic. That's why it is not generally applied on its own. Rather, it is mixed with something and then it is applied to the plants. Okay, so it's highly hygroscopic. It holds moisture wherever it gets from the humid air or from any other sources, and it cannot be stored in humid conditions. Although urea is also hygroscopic, but it's less hygroscopic than ammonium nitrate. Okay, so option number E will be the answer. Now before moving forward, let us just discuss the composition of the fertilizers. We know that urea is 4600, that is 46% of nitrogen is contained. Then if we talk about ammonium sulfate, it contains 2100 and 16. That means 21% nitrogen, no P and K, and 16% of sulfur. Okay, sulfur. Then MOP, muriate of potash, it contains 60% of K2O. Okay, K2O, right? And yes, it does not contain phosphorus or oxygen, nitrogen. Okay. Then SSP, single superphosphate, so it contains 0, 16 and 0. 16% of P2O5 it contains. Okay. Phosphate, P2O5, 16%. Okay. And some extra things that are contained are 12% of sulfur and 21% of calcium. Right. Sulfur and calcium, 12 and 21. So you can remember like 1, 2, 2, 1. Sulfur and calcium. So you can remember it by this. And ammonium nitrate, it's 3400. Right. This is the composition of ammonium nitrate. So I hope you'll remember it now. Urea, so you all know, I know that. And ammonium nitrate is also very easy to remember, 3400. And talking about SSP, single super phosphate, you can remember it like 0160 and 1221, right, like this, 0160 and 1221 in the bracket, sulfur and calcium. Okay, muriate of potash is also easy to remember, only 60% of K2O it contains. Okay, then ammonium sulfate, it's 2100 and 16. Okay, so you have to remember it. Next is controlled atmosphere storage involves altering which of the following factors: soil temperature, soil pH, oxygen and CO2 levels, or relative humidity, or sunlight exposure. The right answer here is oxygen and CO2 levels. Oxygen and CO2 levels are altered in this controlled atmosphere storage. So option number C is the right answer. Now the next question is, which pricing mechanism is used under MSP? Minimum support price, it's market driven, input output cost basis, cost plus pricing, demand supply ratio, or retailer markup. The right answer is cost plus pricing. So we know that MSP is announced before the sowing event. So we don't know how it is market driven. Okay, and input output cost basis we can also not calculate before sowing. Demand supply ratio somewhat we can know, but we don't know what the supply will be, whether the crops will be got hit by storms or if any natural disaster happens. So we don't know the supply part. Retailer markup also comes after harvesting. Okay, so only cost plus pricing is the one that can be determined beforehand, and that is announced by CACP. A2 plus FL model is A2 plus FL formula is used, and cost plus pricing approach, this is the approach, and it is adopted, it's announced by CACP, sorry, recommended by CACP, recommended, not announced. It's recommended by Commission on Agricultural Cost and Prices, and it is announced by CCEA on the behalf of Government of India. CCEA is Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. So they announce on the behalf of Government of India, and it is recommended by CACP, right? So option number C is the right answer. Okay, here one, let me tell you just one quick difference between MSP and FRP. We know that FRP is for sugarcane and MSP for rest of the crops, like 23 crops. Okay, so MSP and FRP, the biggest difference is that it is not legally binding. This is what the farmers were demanding in the Farm Bill 2020, and FRP, it's legally binding. It's legally binding. Okay, on whom? On the sugarcane mill owners, those who buy sugarcane from the farmers. Okay, so this is one of the basic major differences between MSP and FRP. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. I think today's session was very good, very useful. And if you like the session, like the questions, then do like the video and subscribe to our channel if you are new here. And comment your feedback, comment anything that you want to. Okay, so keep supporting us. Subscribe to Agrick Academy. See you all in the next session. Thank you.